Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
To the right side. The tag, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Glasnow, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And there's two away.
Batting third.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Devers.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
2 down, nobody on. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
That's a hit. And that gives Matt Chapman a chance to hit with 2 out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. 0-1. Tucker should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and on the hill for the Giants, Landon Roop. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. This one in the air center field. Bader takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
So runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board. Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
And Adames swings through that one. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tucker takes it in for the out. 1 away. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. Glass now 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Late with the swing there. Ripped to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The rare K for Mookie.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Right side, hard hit. In time to Devers. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air to left center. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants catcher, Eric Haas.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boo.
Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Ninth, pitcher Landon Root.
Here's the pitcher, Landon Root. Hey! Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman Luis
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Arise stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Brings it in for the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Glasnow in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Glasnow back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching.
Bader runs. Strike in there. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one carrying. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here is Matt Chapman. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 so far. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And down on strikes. Another strikeout for Glasnow. Bryce Eldridge digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Ball, that's out.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Elliot Ramos. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Haas swings through it for strike 1. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Tucker settles under this one, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Short hop liner, handled it short to first, and they get the out. Muncy digs in. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right side. Arise onto first. And Betts is set down. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Giants pitcher, Landon Root.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Giants, second
back to the top of the order, Luis Arraez, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. And there's two down. So here's Bader now, 1 for 2.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. On the ground, right side. Devers takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Way out front for strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
2 down. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Dalton Rushing.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Rushing in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And that one is off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So the batting order turns over. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one ripped but foul. Man at second. In the air, right field, Eldridge on his way over. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning,
off
digging
for the
in,
Giants,
Rafael
first baseman,
Devers.
Rafael